Oh, baby, it is your boy, Timmy Moose, back at it with another episode of Oh, We Talking.
Nice. This sounds like shit. We've had some real technical difficulties here.
Yeah, this hand device that we've been using is very, very weird with batteries. They have to be like pristine, like brand new. Can't use them. Can't take the ones from the remotes. They don't. Your TV remote. Those clearly don't work.
Even if they say they're fully charged.
Yep.
Doesn't work. Nothing works here.
But as always, it's your favorite podcast, your ex-favorite podcast, your next girl's favorite podcast, your favorite girl's favorite podcast. I honestly don't even know at this point.
Sure.
It's going on about 5 weeks now. I feel like without Bizarre.
So it's been a
while. Probably going on 5 weeks, if not 4. We're getting there.
Might be 5, 4. I don't remember.
You know what it is? We had it, and then he wasn't on. Like we did it once, and then the following week he was there, and he's like, "I'm not doing this anymore."
Yeah.
So then we've been on it. So like within the last, let's say 6 episodes.
He did say, "I'm going to take the next 2 off," and then
yeah,
the next 2 turned into.
I ask him all the time. I'm like, "Yo, Dan, I go, yo, B."
I thought after this weekend we had her back.
I really thought so too. I was like, we are back, but we're not.
I think also staying in a room with us was enough for him.
Yeah,
so like,
maybe
I don't need that.
Honestly, that was the best nights he's had. The thing about Bizarre is he's a very light sleeper. Even the basic pin drop that he gets will wake him up.
You know what's crazy? When I walked in the room that one night when you guys went to bed before me,
he
didn't wake up.
He didn't wake up, but he also didn't snore. That's the thing. He didn't snore.
No, that night I definitely snored. I think he woke up as I was snoring.
Oh yeah, actually,
he didn't wake up to me walking in the room.
That was when I had thrown a pillow over Dan. I didn't smother him. Did not smother him.
As far as I know, I don't snore at all.
No,
doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother me. But Talker of the Week goes out to, let's give it a Mellow, a.k.a. Bear. It was his bachelor party that we just had, that we came from New Orleans.
Sure, you see. That's straight out of NOLA.
Straight out of NOLA on the Instagram and Facebook page. Go check it out. Go like it. Go, all that fun stuff.
That picture was taken at like 4:20 in the morning.
It was.
Not trying to be funny at the time. It was literally taken at that time.
Yeah, the timestamp was iconic. But Dan, tell them where everything is, a.k.a. the medias.
The medias?
The medias.
Episode 197.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go subscribe on YouTube. Go leave a like. Go leave a comment. Go share something. Go hit the link tree. Buy some merch. You can't buy any of this. None of this stuff that we're wearing, but there's a lot of cooler shit up there that you can wear.
I mean, we're up in it with the flag in the background. We got the hat, snapback on, but it's, as always, a limited edition hat. SOL, if you really want one.
STP football.
STP. This actually is considered a vintage hoodie that I'm wearing.
Yeah, you definitely can't get that bad boy no more.
Nope, they don't even have these colors anymore. It's classic. I'm a classic man. No, I don't know who sings that. I don't know who sings that.
But he's a classic man.
Yeah, so we went to New Orleans. And
let me get your thoughts on the city.
I liked it.
What'd you think about it?
I thought it was a very clean city. People are pretty nice. I think Bourbon Street is its own beast.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very chaos.
I don't know what to say about it.
I've been to a handful of cities, and that was probably chaotic that Saturday.
Yeah.
Thursday night, I was like, okay, I could tolerate it.
But
Friday
also, was people worked Friday and then came out Friday night.
That Saturday night was
Friday night was pretty crazy. Saturday was
insane, and I was like, it was just a regular Saturday. It wasn't even like anything really.
It was just a Saturday. I mean, a holiday weekend, but like
still
Saturday. It's I'm assuming every Saturday it looks like that.
Yeah, no, I literally can imagine that. That's how what's it called? When I went to Scottsdale, Arizona. It was we were there. It was like May. It was like the week or two before Memorial Day in May.
And just a random.
just a random week,
Okay.
and
Nuts.
we went there on a Wednesday. We went out to the bars, pretty chill, very team. Thursday, it was like, oh wow, okay, some more bars opened up. Nothing. That Friday
Mhm.
and Saturday, I was like, wow, this is just.
That's rough.
This is insane. Everything's opened up. Everything. It was a really awesome time, and but
I'm assuming that strip is much bigger than Bourbon
yeah,
Street.
yeah,
though.
yeah. That's true. Well, no,
Bourbon Street
Bourbon
was long, but I feel like it wasn't
No,
that big.
I think there was more bars definitely in
Well, Bourbon
Street.
I felt like very compact.
That's
Like,
the
there were a
thing.
lot of big bars that multiple
Yeah.
floors and stuff, but
Yeah,
there were a lot of fucking bars.
there was a lot of bars. I mean, you can
and all different vibes.
all different vibes. I mean, not gonna lie, the promoters, I some of them were persistent. Others ones were like,
Whatever.
just hey, come over here, this and that, no cover. But yeah, no, Bourbon Street was definitely a good time. I liked how clean everything everywhere was besides Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot
It
of
felt very like old timey too. Like,
yeah,
almost like
the
a
houses.
time.
We went to what was it? Airboat. The big fans.
in the bayou.
The bayou.
The gators.
With all the gators. Gator don't take no shit.
Get in these gap, you punk ass bitch.
Gators bitches better wearing jimmies.
Or a bunch of, I don't know if you were convinced, but I was convinced, as some of the other people on the trip were, that the big alligator that they showed us was fake.
No, he was like 80, 90 years old, so he's not gonna like move. You gotta.
Yeah, but that's when he's going on. How many times you going on that airboat? You gotta go on like twice, and he's in the same spot. That got.
Wait, how do you know once? Is it the same spot twice?
No, I'm just saying. It's friggin' he showed enough for me to almost believe it was real. But it's a perfect thing to show some people that if you're like, I didn't see that many gators. Let's bring him to Winky's Quarter.
He was actually gonna catch a gator barehanded.
Yeah.
He was. Like, I watched.
And a boat flew through there.
And then a boat flew by. Yeah, our Captain Kirk was his name, and
Legend.
He was really good time. What was it? Someone said, "How'd you kill it?" or something like that when he caught it. And he's like, "Oh, with
22.
22 Magnum to the back of the head." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah,
those people have seen some shit."
Yeah. I don't know, but no, definitely.
The airboat was electric. Nah, it was gas probably, but I meant electric. Like.
Oh yeah, it was good vibes.
Fun.
Vibes were high.
That thing rips down the bayou. Fucking drifts like a motherfucker.
He did a donut. He did a sick donut. I want them to do more.
Yeah.
He only did the one. I was like, man.
I missed the video of it. I wasn't ready for him to do the full spin.
Yeah, I was just like,
and I was like, where the fuck are we going?
Yeah. We're not aiming for the truck.
We're aiming for the bushes.
But I learned a decent amount. Definitely we saw a Saints Bucks game. Stadium was electric.
Yeah,
that stadium is beautiful.
Coming from New York, from us, MetLife, trash.
Yeah.
Superdome, fucking
Superdome,
sick.
definitely super. Definitely.
That place is huge. Loud as shit.
Yeah.
Like, even when they were losing,
it was something else. Yeah,
people
it
were
was
going
really
nuts. Little upset we didn't see a win. They said the city would have turned upside down.
Absolutely, I believe it. And then what was it called? And then just the bar strip. I mean, we went to a nice steakhouse. The
amount of beers we drank.
The amount of beers that was that night that you and me Bassart went out. The Friday night, I think it was.
So many
beers.
The
amount of beers that we drank.
So many beers.
Like, it was insane. I was like, I actually...
I started off slow, too.
We did. We did start off slow. And then it wasn't even like we were, like, really chugging.
It was just...
I mean, I had to chug because I was trying to, like, not get lapped. Yeah. I was double fisting the whole time because they were like one fisting, but every time they finish, they'd be like,
buy another round.
Just buy another round. I'm like, all right, I gotta chug this one that I have, and then I'm like, all right, and switch. So I always had two in the chamber.
But they were flowing. Like, it didn't look like you were struggling through them.
I was just like singing and dancing, and I was like, oh wait, I gotta catch up. So, but yeah, no, it was overall
basically in at 4 a.m. every night, up at 9 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, normally I don't nap on trips, but my body just it
by
hit the point every day.
by Sunday my body was hurting. Like during the game, I was like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm back in the flow. Got a little couple drinks in me. I had to like switch from beer at the game. I was like, you know what? Let me drink something other than beer to freaking even myself
get
out.
Some caffeine in you. But yeah, no, people were really friendly out there. I definitely, I would go back 100%. I even went to the Frenchman Street, which was really cool bar scene, French Quarter area. I think it is. But yeah, I don't know.
I'd go back. I feel like there's still a lot to see in that city. A lot to see, a lot to do.
I definitely will go and want to go to an LSU game.
We missed out on that.
That game was electric, and I seen highlights from the fan base, and I was like,
we missed out on that one.
I was punching air. I was punching air. I was like, I could have gone.
Should have went. Should have hopped on a bus.
If it wasn't,
there were people staying at our hotel that were at the game.
Yeah.
I got in the elevator with them. Like, you guys are at the game? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, the game looked sick.
It did. Oh man. Next time.
I don't know.
But yeah. I mean, we're going on 197. Really cutting it low with some of the topics these days. Yankees, Mets, Rangers. It's just
the Jets blew the New York City Tri-State bet.
Yeah.
Monday
after what? After the
they all played. It was like Mets,
Oh,
Yankees, Rangers, Islanders.
Yep.
Jets were the last leg of whatever. It was like a 6-leg parlay, and all the other New York teams won. And then the Jets blew it because they fucking suck.
Well, the
Giants.
The
We're
Giants
back.
lost.
We got the Devontae Adams. We're back.
I was gonna say the Giants lost that.
No, but like the Sunday. The Monday parlay.
Oh, the Monday. Gotcha.
Yeah, because the Mets also lost on Sunday.
Gotcha.
The Monday parlay, everybody was in, and then the Jets blew it.
I mean, you know what it is? So we're not, it's like right now, just sports.
This is the best time for New York sports. Everybody's playing.
Everybody's playing.
Everybody's playing.
Literally
every sport is playing.
Even women's basketball. Which I feel like women's basketball has been playing like...
They just started their finals, I think.
Oh, is that what it was? I'm like, wow, I feel like they've been playing for so long.
Liberty.
Yeah.
Let's go Liberty.
Good. Let's go Liberty. Even though there's, 8 teams? I think there's 8 teams. Still number one.
Shout out Caitlin Clark for putting Tim on the map.
Yeah, for putting me on the map?
Yeah, you're figuring out women's basketball.
Yeah, true.
I feel like there's probably more than 8 teams. That's crazy.
Very good. I'm like convinced there's only 8 teams, but...
If you're right, that's pretty impressive that you know that. But I feel like there has to be more. There's no way there's like 2 divisions.
12.
You're not that far off, honestly.
I feel like there's only 8 teams.
Hey, cancel. We're laughing at this.
It's alright. But, definitely would recommend people go check it out.
Look for the Are We Talking stickers around the city.
Yeah, there was a...
when we first started walking around there, it didn't look like we were going to have a lot of opportunities to put stickers. We were rifling through one of the nights out.
I made sure. I was like, I was like, hold up. I was like, right here. And, so that was definitely a good time.
Shout out High Grace.
Shout out High Grace. Shout out to Rob. He's the owner of the place. He's from New York.
Recommended by Eric OVA.
Yep.
Very good.
Recommended by Eric, who's been on the show a few times. Shout out Eric. And, we made some good connections down there, good friends. And they gave us you know what it is? I felt like I was a local for a moment.
Yeah, show up. Hey, how you guys doing?
What's going on? Like I was like, wow.
You guys really like this bar.
I was like, yeah, of course.
But it was a nice calm pace from
Bourbon. It's like right on the side, right on the side.
That
street.
bar, and also shout out, what was it? Eckers?
Is that the
Eckers? The $1.50 beers.
Oh,
fucking
was it Ernst?
Ernst Cafe. Cafe.
$1.50 beers.
If you're there, go to Ernst Cafe if you want cheap beers.
$1.50, and then you know what it is? It's typical beers.
Normal size beers. $1.50.
No happy hour, just straight
All day.
We didn't believe it at
All
first.
day.
We did not believe that at first. They're like, there's no way.
I thought we were gonna get like some small beer. No.
I thought they would be like,
Beers.
it's only at this certain hour, certain time.
All day you could get $1.50 beers, and it was electric. You could order buckets at a time. And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever you want. I was like, this feels wrong, but I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that was really good. But
the food was so good.
Ooh, I enjoyed the barbecue and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And I also tried the brisket.
Brisket down there was sick.
Brisket was sick. Well, like
Gumbo, jambalaya, sick.
That was good. That was I think that was my. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, that might have been my first time actually having that.
We also rolled it. Somehow stumbled into a barbecue and blues fest post Saints game.
Yes. So I saw it on one of the Ubers and we drove past. I was like, oh, that would be cool to go to. And then when we actually were walking back, we walked right into it. I was like, oh, we gotta check it out.
Might as well.
Yeah, so we did that. The food
delicious.
Was great. I like when I went there, like to the drink one. I was like, can I get a wine slushy? And they're like, no, what?
I said, what the hell are you talking about? And I was like, Tim, it's the wrong bar.
Well, you know what? Wine slushies do exist.
Yeah, but
I didn't know. All I know is I saw the slushies on one side, and I was like, I saw these. I'm like, can you do a wine slushie? And they're like, what?
What the hell are you talking about?
I was like, you guys don't do wine slushies? And they're like, no. Like the wine's there. I was like, oh, all right. I was like, well, what do you have on slushies? And
I had the lemonade. Pretty sick.
I had the watermelon one, and that was also very sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really good.
People very nice. I love all the Creole accents. I'm gonna stop asking them questions because it sounded like the Gambit.
I didn't
realize
it was real. Yeah. Was it? Oh, what did he name himself?
My name was nobody.
But I didn't really fully understand that accent because it started explaining to me several times before with just Gambit. Yeah. And then we were actually down there. I was like,
oh, people actually talk like this.
And then Bizarre's like, yeah, that's Gambit. I was like, what? I was like, is that really? That's what it is? He's like, yeah. I was like, wow. And I think, what is it? It's a mix of French and English.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of like that.
It's real freaking Louisiana bayou.
It's a bayou. In the bayou.
Swamp people.
And
fuck me.
Shit. Sorry.
Those fucking goddamn Mets.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's a lot of game left. The rally bar's working for the wrong team, Tim.
I didn't place a bet, I swear. I didn't place any bets.
Should have bet on the Dodgers.
I didn't place any bets. I should.
You've been betting on the Guardians this whole time. I know
it. The Yankees and Mets actually pay me to bet against them.
Pretty good deal.
That's how much of a mush I am.
They give you the money to bet.
Yep, that's it. They go,
very lucrative. You start having them like, hey, you give me some money, I'll bet on the other team. Look at my record.
Look at my wins to loss records.
So bad that was. Well, that was like the 9th hitter.
Yeah, Smith.
Oh, it's Kiki Hernandez.
Kiki Hernandez. But yeah. So anyway, that was the quick recap for New Orleans. And I think we're going to go into the halftime show, and we'll figure out the second half.
Sure.
But this is the part of the show talk because we like to talk about something that is a sponsor to us, because without these sponsors, this show would still continue after 197 episodes later. Dan, would you like to go, or would you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
All
Shout
right.
out to like ice cold water or a Gatorade after a long night out.
Oof.
Because I had a couple of those this past weekend, and they saved my life a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Where your mouth just super dry and you're kind of down and out. And then one of those, maybe a little Pedialyte in there, little liquid IV, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking get you going a little bit.
Pedialyte, I mean,
makes your liver feel like there's actually something.
Some hope. There's
good,
some hope in there going
on.
You know what it is? As you can see in the videos on YouTube, Daniel and I are having a couple of H2O, and that's because our body is
need a little recoup.
My body, you know what it is? Even on Sunday, like the last night, I wasn't drinking as fast or as often, but I was like I was powering through it.
I think if I kept drinking all day, my big lull was of sitting watching the Mets game, not really drinking. I drank a vodka Red Bull trying to get me going.
It just didn't work.
felt good, and then I just didn't want to buy another beer at
Mm.
whatever the casino
Yeah. I was a little.
after watching the Mets be like down. Even though I should have wanted to drink, the Mets were down.
I was
9-0.
getting. I just the Mets. That was a very upsetting game.
Yeah,
That
I
game.
had $150 on the Mets.
Oh, you did too.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
That's why I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go out. Let me see how this pans out.
And then Mello with his
big bet.
with his bet. But listen, there was some already jackpots in there, so you know what it was. It was free money at that point.
Funny.
It was funny. It was free
But
money.
yeah, by the time I hit the end of Sunday, I was like, there's no shot of me. Yeah. You guys took a nap. I just rolled through.
Yeah.
Game and whatever drinking during the day.
Yep. Like I said,
No recoup.
Saturday and Sunday, I was like, I need it. I was like, oh, my body is literally crashing. My body is absolutely falling apart.
On Monday, Tim's flight home, atrocious. Tim
Oh
was
my God.
so beat.
My body was so against it that my body then just twitched. It just kept twitching. I literally couldn't. I just don't know. Every time my body got relaxed, it was like, ooh, like the spaz going on over here. Couldn't really do much with it, but
Even on the flight.
even on the flight, my head was a bobblehead. It would be nice and steady and comfortable, and then my head would just drop, and I'd be like, whoa. That was bad. It was so bad. I'm pretty sure I started you a couple times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You threw your hat off once?
Yeah. It was bad. It was something, but, it was good. Flight really wasn't that bad up until the last 20 minutes. It was really windy in the area, but overall, not too bad. I always say that as long as they mention it over the loudspeaker that we're gonna hit turbulence and it's gonna be bumpy, I go for it.
I was also cracking up on that flight, too, because your eyes were closed, Bizarre's eyes were closed, and I'm sitting there watching the Mets, and that's when the Grand Slam was hit.
Yeah.
I fucking, punching the seat in front of me, going nuts. Yeah! To myself, and you guys, I was looking, trying to celebrate with somebody. You're passed out. People across from us were passed out, even though we were flying into Philly.
Oh, man.
I was like...
That was a journey. That was such a journey. And we'll get into that. But my shout out to my sponsor is this space heater that we got.
No, it's
I'm a little sweaty in here.
You know what?
I'm not gonna lie.
It was a good trial run. I know it's only 50 degrees, but if it gets colder,
I had to open the window just a tad. I was like, this is.
if it gets colder,
It gets chilly. It
might
gets a
have
little
you throw
sweaty.
it on before we.
I think I got my new sauna. I think it's my sauna now, Dan.
Very well could be.
But yeah, so shout out to that space heater. Shout out to the parents for getting it, for having it. They had it on there. They're like, oh, I got the space heater from work. I was like,
If we get a Subway Series, World Series, we might have to get out of here, Tim.
Yeah.
Little space heater action.
Oh, it's gonna be a bad friends group.
Yeah, but it'll be electric. Yell at each other a little bit.
Love each other. Oh man, I feel like you Mets are gonna be more obnoxious.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna be like, eh.
I think you've been here before.
I want to say that I think it was either Vin or Joe or someone was like, Yankees fans are very just oh, Yankees win, cool, and then it's that's it. They just checking. Mets fans are the whole time.
We're hammering walks.
Yeah.
Fucking banging on walls for a walk.
Yep.
That's what we need right now.
Literally, I'm just Yankees win, cool. All right. They're struggling? Alright, they suck.
Get us going.
I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, I know a lot of other people that are Yankees fans and they go nuts all the time. I think it's just me as a person where I'm just yeah, sweet. I'll do I'll get hyped for a little bit, but
I think it's gonna be a real problem if it is so. This city's gonna be fighting a lot. Cities will be yelling at each other. Mets fans will get under the Yankee fans' skins just to get you guys to go.
Ticket tape parade. That ticket tape parade would be insane.
Yeah, but if it is that, I don't know if I can handle the Mets losing to the Yankees. Be honest with you.
That's tough.
I don't know if I can handle it. Why don't they end it, Tim? Why don't they end it?
The city would be electric. The bars would be insane every single night.
Yeah. The ticket price would be fucking
ridiculous.
I saw today. projected like Mets, like you buy a pre-sale or whatever before they're.
Oh, really? You could buy the World Series?
Like if they're in, they're in, or if not, you get your money back.
Yeah.
They're like $1,000 for 500 level, something crazy like that.
Honestly, though, I think that's gonna be electric.
500 level, I don't know. See more on TV.
Yeah.
See it more on TV and get my friends to hang out so I can yell with them.
Smack the bar.
Walk in the bar.
Smack the.
Each fan gets one fan in the bar. Tim's locked in the bar because it's his bar.
It's alright. I'll let the more rowdy ones get the bar. I'll watch from the outside.
You get a little fire going.
Yeah, I'll probably be at the fire. I'm like,
Oh, what's going on? What is everybody yelling?
Oh, wait, who are we yelling for right now?
0-0 going into the 12th inning.
Every game, the game 3.
Every game, extra innings.
Nah, man. But yeah, so the journey going to New Orleans
was nice and easy.
No, it was not.
Yeah,
We had parking.
No, parking was a nightmare.
Parking was ridiculous. It took us probably 30 minutes to find how to get to the parking lot.
Longer to find parking than it did to get through TSA.
Yeah.
Like me, whatever.
Yeah.
P-check. You guys got through.
You got through pretty fast too. It took us longer, literally, to find the economy parking.
Signs there. Shit.
It's like follow this sign, like so you're following it,
and then it puts you on the highway, and there's no other.
There's
signs
no
there.
like. Thankfully, I put in the GPS because if I didn't, I'm like, there's no way I would have known.
It kept turning into like short-term parking. Like, oh nope, that's the wrong way.
We're like, there's no way. There's no way that's where it's taking us. Then it took us it took us into like short term, and then it took us in the parking garage. We're like, no, this literally.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Maybe we got directed. Some other guy was like, I don't know. This isn't it though.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, gee, thanks for your help, boss.
Yeah. Like, oh, just keep going through the tunnel. I'm like, all right, let's go this way. But then we had the same fiasco just coming back now.
Oh yeah, the bus.
When we were landed. Honestly, think about it. New Orleans wasn't that bad at all. We got off, went right to a taxi, went to the hotel.
Yeah.
That was it. Same thing. We left the hotel, got on a.
I will get into my my airport experience there. Catchy Sands.
Okay, all right, that's fine. But yeah, no. So going to New Orleans was not bad at all.
It was fucking hot, man.
It was just hot.
Humid.
Yeah, I mean we had good weather for the most part, but there was like that one day.
Yeah.
The swamp day that we were on the boat. That day was.
It was hot. But I think that was a good day for the boat.
It was. Oh, it was
like
perfect.
The wind sucking in your face, no problem.
That was great.
No problem.
But yeah, we coming back. We landed in Philly at like 5:30. We're waiting for the bus. Next thing you know, there's no bus right now. The bus shows up.
Everybody that we're waiting with is getting on that bus.
Packed. They're like, I think it felt like only like 10 people.
I heard someone on the bus that, well, if you want to keep going.
Yeah.
I heard somebody on our bus that those buses are supposed to come like every 10
minutes.
And he goes, it's usually not how that goes. He goes, one time I waited like an hour and a half for it. I said, excuse me?
Oh, wow.
That sucks.
That's ridiculous.
Which I thought we were going to get stuck in some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Second bus comes.
Yeah. We're
packed.
like, this way is packed. The star's like, oh, we're just going to leave. So I was like, all right. And then he was like, going to order the Uber. And he actually did order, and it was like,
a bus showed up, and we ran across.
Yeah. I was like, cancel it right now. We're going to go. And we got on the bus, and even, of course, we were like one of the last stops.
It's fine.
Yeah. I was like,
at least we were on a bus.
It took us an hour from the time we kind of landed to the time that we got to our car. It was an hour.
Yeah.
And then the journey back was about, I think, an hour and 40, but we got gas and food, which added an extra, 2 hours.
Drove all the way to me.
Yeah.
Dropped me off.
Like 2.5 hours. Yeah, basically 2.5 hours for me. So.
It was a long trip back.
Yeah. Got home, it was like 9:45.
You went into work on Tuesday, too?
I went into work. I didn't go to my time.
I had so many plans to do, supposed to go renew my license and shit. I was going to do laundry.
You're doing that already?
Yeah, it's been 7 years since I got it. It expires in February of next year.
Oh, you're doing it now. Mine expired.
Mine came in, whatever.
Oh,
a couple weeks ago.
Mine just came in. Mine expires in December.
Well, mine came in.
That's wild.
Mine came in a
That's
couple weeks
insane.
ago.
That's
mine is
actually
better.
crazy that it did that. I don't know why I did that, but yeah.
It gave me a lot of time to do it.
You give me a lot of time. I'm like, I gotta
You
do
gotta
it.
get the enhanced one too. So
I already have the enhanced one.
maybe that's why you came in later.
I don't know. It's saying to get a real ID. I'm like, I don't know if
no, if you have an enhanced.
Oh, I don't need it. Oh, okay. Bet. So I don't need to go to the DMV.
Yeah, I have to go to the DMV because I have a regular one.
Yeah.
So I want to hear some bullshit about that. Freaking when I got my 21 ID.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 weeks later is when they came out with the enhanced and real ID. So I was like, son of a bitch. That's some bullshit.
Oh, I've always had the enhanced ID.
Yeah, no, it's
like since like I was 16,
or
17.
Require.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, no. I mean, I like having the enhanced. I mean, I really haven't.
Well, does it go in effect until?
Yeah, I mean,
May of next year.
The thing with the enhanced license is it's good if I want to go to Canada.
Bring your passport.
Yeah, I could just bring my passport, but that's the thing. It's like, alright, I don't really. It doesn't really do much. Like, it made more sense when I was at school. That's why we got it, because
you could drive up there.
I was upstate New York. I was probably about like 3 hours from Canada, like 3-4 hours to Canada, and I actually did use it. I actually did use it when I lived in Michigan.
Yeah, you're close enough there too.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, that works. But yeah. Anyway, well,
we go short today, Tim. It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
We gotta figure out how to freaking make this shit a fucking MP3.
MP3 back on middle school, high school.
MP4, a WAV file, whatever you want.
But until that, we are gonna do everyone's favorite segment called "Catch These Hands." This is the part of the show we like to talk about something that bothered us, irked us, pisses us off. Maybe it was a first world problem. Maybe it was an everyday problem. Maybe it was just your problem or my problem. Who knows? We're going to find out right now. All right. Let's, Dan. It sounds like you got one.
Yeah, I do got one. And it goes back to our trip back from New Orleans.
NOLA.
So, as I said, I am pre-checked. So I scooted by TSA real quick. Past Tim and Bazart. I'm walking around trying to find something to eat. There's a couple people in lines for this place called Duke's Burgers. So, alright, there's not really a line here. There's not really a line here. I should be able to get some quick one chicken sandwich and go to the freaking gate, sit down, and they'll meet me there. I order this sandwich. Freaking 20 minutes pass. Bazar calls me and says, Dan, where are you? I was like, I'm waiting for food. Like, I don't know, it's taking a little while. But maybe they're a little behind, I guess. Freaking 10 more minutes later, comes by. Tim texts me. You good? I was like, still waiting for this fucking sandwich. You wouldn't believe it. Half hour. Freaking 40 minutes go by. Bazar calls me again. He's like, you get, like, detained or something? I said, nope. I'm still waiting for this one fucking chicken sandwich. Freaking, I watched a pilot go get a refund because he was like, I'm going to miss my flight, and I can't tell people that their flight is delayed because you didn't serve me a fucking sandwich here. I'm standing at 45 minutes. They're finally like, oh, what'd you get? I was like, fucking chicken sandwich. And they're like, oh, all right, well, let me check on that. I was like, now you're checking on that.
Oh, my gosh.
Freaking like 2 minutes later, they bring one out. I was like, you sons of bitches had it. You could have just gave me one fucking 40 minutes ago. Save me the time. A lot of bullshit.
The fact that they did it to the pilot, too.
Yeah, it was everybody. There were probably, by the time I got mine, there were probably 10 people waiting there for upward. It was probably 30 to 40 minutes. And everybody, we started telling people, like, listen, we've been here. Like, no, we're not cutting. I was like, no. We ordered a half hour ago, 40 minutes ago. Still not shit. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I went to a nice Panda Express.
I saw it. I thought about it. And I was like, I don't know.
I went in and out. Went in and out. I was
should have went there. I thought about it.
2 minutes.
Even Shake Shack wasn't that bad of a line.
Yeah, no.
I thought about it.
Right there.
And I said, you know what? I'll see what's close to the gate. Maybe I can grab something quick.
That's my always big travel tip that I always do is I go to the gate, get eyes on it, and then I'll venture and see, so okay, this is where I'm at, this is what time it is.
I mean, especially I saw what number we were in, I was like, we're definitely the fucking end. I was like, I could definitely find something like on the walk quick, sit down, not be bothered by nothing.
I just saw we had time. You know,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, all right, we got like
Plenty of time.
We have like over an hour at that. Obviously, clearly we had over an hour. We had like an hour and a half at least.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got time.
Yeah, I was there for fucking 40 minutes. Was that sandwich worth the 45 minutes I waited?
Yeah, that was the
No.
first thing I said to Dan when he finished. I'm like, so was that worth it? He's like, absolutely not.
They didn't give me free fries, steakhouse, or anything.
Oh, thanks for giving me what were they, like $8 fries probably.
Probably something like
Because
that.
at airport food.
Fucking stupid. Yeah, it was like a $20 sandwich. 45 minutes.
My catch these hands, it's got to be myself a little bit, and it goes back to gambling. I was doing very well.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
No, I was doing well day one. Well, actually, technically day two. We didn't gamble Thursday. We gambled Friday.
Mhm.
And I was doing good, and then doing well, and then after the bars, I was like, I'm going back out. So I went to the casino. I went to the casino. I was a pure degenerate at 4:30, 4:40 in the
You guys want to go to
morning.
the casino? I said, no, it's fucking 4 a.m., Tim.
And I was there for probably
an hour.
an hour, probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it was. And I lost about $160. I would have got my money back. I would have won if I brought more money. That's what I said when I came back.
Says every gambler ever.
I literally come back and Bizarre goes, how'd you do, Tim? And I was like, well, if I brought more money, I would have won. And Bizarre's like, what does that even mean? And I didn't respond and explain to him until the next day. I just said if I had more money, I brought the wrong stash of money. I brought the wrong stash of money. If I brought the right stash, I would have won. Oh man! But it was because I was doing the roulette, so I was playing the same numbers and I was doing my strategies the way I was doing it, and then I ran out of money, so therefore I couldn't bet. And the second I stopped, that's when it hit.
That's always how it goes.
So I was like, shit. If I had brought the other money, I would have hit. I was like, shit. And then I did.
It's a real long, depressing walk back when you run out of money too.
Yeah, 5:30, 5 something in the morning. Yeah, but then
Like if you're up, you're feeling great. It's 5:30 in the
Mhm.
morning. Like who gives a shit?
yeah. No, I was like, oh, this is all right. I was like, okay, at least I stopped myself. But then the next day, I wound up going back. That Saturday, did decent. I was doing. I got back. I pretty much got that money all back that I lost, and then basically Sunday happened, and we were sitting around watching the sports games, and all. I was like this, and I was like, I'm gonna go gamble. I was like, I don't feel like watching any more sports. Like I'm so sported out from going to the game. So I was like, all right. So I had my little stack of that I actually gambled, like my gambling money with, and within about 30 minutes I lost it.
Sick.
And I was like, oh man, that's unfortunate. I was
Sick.
like, I was doing good at first, and then it fell apart, and I was like, shit, dang it.
Oh, dang, let's go gambling. Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Yeah,
It was upsetting.
that was me most of the weekend, except for the one big win.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's gambling. That's if I didn't do that,
You would have spent your money going out anyway.
I would have spent the money going out. Yeah, 100%. But it's all right. What are you gonna do?
That's what you're there to do anyway.
That's
Not
why you're there.
you're
I
not there to
brought
save
that money. I brought
You're
the
not there
money.
to save money. You're
All
going on
right,
a bachelor trip.
I'm going
You're
on a
there to
bachelor.
spend the money.
I brought the money to spend it. That's why
I sure did that.
I sure did that. spent a lot. But that's that. So anyway, on that note, talkers, I hoped everyone enjoyed this. There's some hiccups. We're
I
working
hope it
out.
sounds good. 'cause it
I do
doesn't.
hope it does sound good. We'll figure it out. But I always, as usual, remember to feed your goldfish.
Fucking shoulder.
And that's it. We're not paying a fucking producer. All right, skr.